excuse me. But hell no.
That's right.
We can't trust them to guide us. We need a messenger from God to teach us specifically, to redeem us, to save us, to restore us to our place of value. And so, he says, the messenger is going to come to the children of Israel with a sign from God. Look at the sign now. Well, wait a minute. Let's stop at the sign. What I got to come with a sign for? You know how to read a sign? You're always looking for them. Sister say, I know that brother likes me. How do you know? I got a sign.
Go ahead. That's what we say.
What'd you get? It was a feeling. I can't put my finger on it, but I know that brother cares for me. You always keeping looking for a sign. So if a man is from God, you are looking for a sign to prove that that man is from God. Otherwise, you withhold yourself from that man until you see a sign.
Go ahead. Good teacher.
Now the Quran says he would come to the children of Israel with a sign, not from himself, but a sign from your Lord. What is the sign? I determine for you out of dust the form of a bird. Now that's a hell of a sign.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to take some dust. And I'm going to make a bird.
Yes, sir.
The form of a bird. You watching this?
Yes, sir.
Then he said, I'll breathe into it. And it will become a bird by Allah's permission. That's a heck of a sign there.
Yes, sir.
Now, anytime you see a man do that, common man, born of a woman,
Yes, sir.
you don't have to say, whoa, that's a strange man. You say, God, only God can take dust
Yes, sir.
and form a bird and then breathe into it
Good teacher.
and it becomes a bird. That's not man's
That's
work.
right.
Whose work is that?
God's right.
That's God.
That's right.
Check out another thing he's going to do. And he says, I heal the blind and the leprous, and I bring the dead to life by Allah's permission. Isn't that beautiful?
Yes, sir.
If you see a man born of a woman making blind people see,
Go ahead.
cleansing lepers, and raising the dead to life, whose work is that? God says, I am the healer. I give sight.
Yes, sir.
I am the life giver. I give life. And any time a human being can give life to the dead, that's the work of God. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Then he says, I inform you of what you should eat and what you should store in your houses. Surely there is a sign in this for you if you are believers. Of course, a disbeliever, he'll see the sign and it won't mean nothing to him. But if you believe and you're looking for a sign as to whether God is present, if a man does all of that, you know, not only is God present, God is in that man, and God is working through that man for the benefit of a people and a world.
Yes, sir.
And that's why we say God came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad. How do you know God came? I didn't see him, brothers. I did not see him. I did not see him. Well, I didn't see the God who created the sun.
Yes, sir. That's right.
I just see the sun. I didn't see the God who created the moon or the stars. I see the moon and the stars. I wasn't here when the God created the mountains. But when I look at them, I look behind them and say, ooh, a mighty God created all of this. Well, I didn't see Master Farad Muhammad, but I saw a man that only went to the 4th grade of school that was taught by Master Farad Muhammad. I became the student of that man that only went to the 4th grade. I became his student. He became my teacher. When I came to him, I was like dust, meaning a particle of matter having no purpose or aim, doing nothing. That's what dust is. It is a particle of matter having no aim, no purpose, no function. Therefore, it is considered nothing because it's doing nothing. And that's what you are. A particle of matter with no aim or purpose. You're doing nothing. Therefore, you are considered nothing. You are like dust. But as it was in the beginning, that out of dust he formed a man. And he breathed into that man, and that man became a living soul. Bible and Quran call that man Adam. It's the same as taking a bird and forming it from dust and then breathing into it, and it becomes a bird and flies away. What does that mean? A student comes to the master. Dust, nothing.
Go ahead.
And he determines. What does that mean? He, in his mind, determines what he's going to make out of this dust. The dust can't resist the master's hand because it has no will to resist. The dust can't resist the master's hand because it has